Hi, welcome back for another video.
Join us this week as we explore South Australia's Yorke Peninsula.
Where we see some epic beach camps,
Some beautiful beaches,
some great swimming holes,
a little bit of World War I history that we didn't know about, and maybe found a sneaky little
brewery or two.
Just one. It was good enough. Alright, let's roll the intro.
Hi, welcome to Great Northern Adventures. I'm Kylie.
I'm Craig.
We packed up our lives and moved into our little home on wheels to take on the lap of Australia.
We'd like to share a journey of discovery and recovery that will take us to all corners of this great country, Australia.
Hang out with us as we share the highs and lows of caravan life, the quirky experiences and epic destinations that makes Australia the greatest country in the world.
Well, hello and welcome to Floras Beach, Yorke Peninsula. There's the van just up there with her own little walk track down to the beach. It's one of those Yorke Peninsula Council caravan parks. You buy a permit and they, it's like first in best dressed. You don't book a site, you just book a permit. A certain number of vehicles are allowed on the site. And it's pretty good. Get a load of this. Oop, sorry about the sun there. Have a look at that. Beautiful. Well, there's our little track down to the beach, or back up from the beach to the van. There you can see the marble there. Going great. No dramas at all with it so far. Well, I shouldn't even say so far. No dramas at all. It's been going great. Oh, there's Kylie. It was a bit of hard work walking up those sands, soft as. Yeah, what's she doing? Oh, she's playing Sudoku. At least she's awake this time.
The next day, we drove to Point Turton, only 20 minutes away. We wanted to check out the old jetty and hope to see some of the local stingrays, and we weren't disappointed.
I've been slaving all day, washing the dishes, made lunch, killed all the ants that got in that attacked Kylie's dirty plates. And guess what she's doing? What are you doing?
Watching Real Housewives in Beverly Hills.
Oh dear. Anyway. You hear me say that a lot, eh? Anyway.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. Here we are in the kitchen. Kids wanted to know what we're cooking on the road. So I'm going to make a bit of an Asian stir fry tonight. What are we having?
Pad Thai.
They won't hear you.
Pad Thai.
Oh.
I love Pad Thai.
Yeah, she does. So chicken pad thai. Have a quick little look down here. We've got some bean shoots, shallots, eggs, pad thai paste, the noodles, big, thick, fat ones. Got them from, what's it called? Drake's Supermarket in South Australia. They're the best supermarkets ever.
We like Drake's.
And a little bit of chook down there. I'll chop all these up and I'll show you what we're doing with it later. And just like that with the magic of telly, Kylie's laughing at that one. Everything's chopped up and I've got some freshly squeezed lime and I've also got a bit of fish sauce and freshly made up pad thai sauce. Oh, there she is. So a bit of a disclaimer, I'm not a chef, a cook or anything by any means. I do like cooking, I do the cooking at home. I just find it enjoyable, bit of a challenge. It's always good to set yourself a bit of a challenge, and camping always sets a bit of a challenge to come up with something nice, and that's what this is about. Young Josh reckons he can challenge me to come up with some ideas that I won't be able to achieve on the road with all limited resources and limited water and all that sort of stuff. So we'll see how we go, eh? Now, Josh, pad thai served. Where do we go? Was that it?
Delicious.
That's better.
Yummy.
What's your message for Josh?
Except it's like it's served for like 5,000 people.
Oh, never keep her happy.
Delicious.
Anyway.
Thumbs up.
Well, there you go, Josh.
Can do it.
The next day I was back into Point Turton to check out a snorkelling spot at Magazine Bay. Then the rest of the day was spent at Floras Beach. It was voted the 4th best beach in Australia in 2022, and I tell you what, it probably deserved a bit of a higher ranking than that. What do you think of Floras Beach?
Amazing. I don't think I would pick it up on the GoPro, but it's out there. It's just amazing.
Yeah, it doesn't look much chop when you're down
No.
at Point Turton because there's a lot of seaweed and stuff. And you sort of wonder why does everyone rate it so highly.
It's amazing.
But once we get up here, you can see why.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the sort of the top end of the campground. Goes around a little bit of a loop here. You've got a long drop dunny just there, and up here there's some newer dunnies. Don't know what they are, probably long drops, but there's the new dunnies,
Dunny.
or dunny. Oh, Jesus, I think they got stones. Yeah, it's not a huge campground, but it's fit a fair few people in here. Everyone was parked up nice and evenly. There you go, that was a quick little walk around. I don't know, we just chose this one out of pure luck, but this one's on an actual beach. A couple of the other ones around here seem to be just on little sort of rocky outcrops. More pretty much the same sort of thing, but just whatever floats your boat. But there's been no escaping the wind in the last couple of days.
No.
Anyway, today's been a cracker. Went down to Floras Beach, had a swim. Get a load of these. Have a look at it.
It's freezing.
It's, I don't know if you can see on the dash there, but it says 21 degrees outside.
Yeah, that's why I have a car like
Oh dear.
it's frozen.
It's summer. Well, we're on the move again. We stopped in at Marion Bay, filled up with some water from the desalination plant. It's paid for, but it's pretty cheap and you can't taste the difference. Next stop, Jim Beach in Ennis National Park.
darling, run with me to that old familiar willow tree. Find our rest beneath the leaves, but like the roots our love runs deep. And all my life, and all my life.
Jim Beach is in the Innes National Park, and you can book sites on the SA National Parks webpage. It has basic amenities, and you'll need a four-wheel drive for access, as the tracks were really sandy when we visited. We stayed on site number 2, and in our opinion that has the best views. It's a great spot to explore the Innes National Park, and if you're in the area, make sure you check out Stenhouse Bay Jetty, Dolphin Beach and Shell Beach, and make sure you go looking for the rock pools at the end of the beach. They were amazing.
From our favorite childhood hiding place, dream of a world where we escape from every passing calendar page. And all my life, and all my love will belong to you.
Hello. We had to get off the coast for a couple of days. The prediction for wind was horrendous, like gale force winds and all that sort of stuff, which is not very good when you're on the beach or anywhere near the coast. So we came to Minletton, little town, not far from Waralty Beach. But we pulled up in the caravan park, got all our washing and all that sort of stuff done, fill up with water and as it goes. But it's a really, really nice little park if you need to stop by and do something similar. It's probably not on everyone's radar for a holiday spot. Everyone looking for the beaches around here, but a really, really good park. A great little camp kitchen, which is where we're camped up here, right behind us. Nice and clean, big, spacious, and grass. It's good getting on the grass after a few days or a few weeks on that dusty, sandy sort of stuff. Not quite sand, not quite dirt, but it gets dirty on everything. Minletton is also the home of the memorial for Captain Harry Butler, a local man that had a fascination with flying. This led him to the United Kingdom in 1916, where he joined the Royal Flying Corps. He earned his commission as an officer and became a chief flying instructor, training over 2,700 pilots during the First World War. In 1918, he was awarded the Air Force Cross for his exemplary service. After the war, Butler returned to Australia with 2 aircraft, including the Bristol M1C monoplane known as the Red Devil. That's the one that's on display. On the 6th of August 1919, he made the first overwater flight in the Southern Hemisphere, carrying airmail from Adelaide to Minletton. This historic flight marked a significant milestone in Australian aviation history.
Unfortunately, that's the end of our time on the Yorke Peninsula, and we absolutely loved it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you join us on our next adventure exploring South Australia's Eyre Peninsula.